and the Galactic Alliance sent the Drezites to defend Earth, but the Drezites did not speak English, and Earthlings shot at them, and they shot at the Earthlings, and it became a three-way bitter battle until the war was over. So the Drezites are still salty with the Earthlings, but the greater Universal Alliance has recognized Earth, humans, as a natural race and put them as among the Alliance members. While the Teltodons, well, are the unanimous bad guys that want to strip mine every planet and make cool robot bodies for themselves to be immortal. So everyone hates them, and they hate everyone. And Earth is no exception. Except they may like Gary down the street, because, Gary's also an asshole. Right there. With that said, we're going to do a flashback to during the war where you got your awesome spaceship, because this was a ship crashed into Roswell, and the player characters discovered it before they went on their mission. So during this, you will not gain advance. If you complete it, you will gain conviction. But if you die, you don't actually die, you're just injured. Because it's a flashback, you obviously made it all alive. You have all your equipment and advances you currently equip. You're not in the spacesuits yet, but you do have the laser rifles and pistols. You can have the rocket gear and have 3 frag grenades, but the only thing you're not going to have is spacesuits because you didn't go into space yet, so there was no need for them. But you can have body armor, so that'll be like 4 points of armor to the torso, like a bulletproof vest.
Okay, cool. Cool, I got that.
So with your scavenged military supplies from your last flashback, you were given instructions that there is a powerful alien device that in Area 51, Roswell, on a military base that has been abandoned, and the powers that be, the Resistance, wanted you to capture this device to try to help humanity. And that's where we begin. We're going to see the mine here. Let me bring up the A New Hope. So,
sorry, I'm gonna have to abandon you guys.
Really?
It's my week with the other people. Meant to tell you.
Oh damn.
Oh well.
My bad. Sorry.
Okay.
Shoot me. Take away my conviction.
We could just do it with Laxia and Necron.
Sure.
Have those two do the flashback.
Oh, yeah. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
See you, man.
Bye.
What happened there?
Oh, ouch. Alright, Laxia, Necron, do you still want to go? Because I can literally just knock down the number of enemies and do it with 2 people.
I'm still willing to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we will.
And I think that April Fool's joke I gave him hit him a little too hard, Necron. He might have left me. Alright, so you do make it to the town of Rachel. On your way to Area 51, it's pretty much abandoned. And it is, go ahead and put yourself anywhere on the map. This is supposedly a deserted town. And you do have an NPC wildcard with you named Deacon Samedi, who's kind of an engineering type. You don't see him later in the game, because I don't think he makes it.
Okay.
We're going to find out. If he dies during the flashback, he actually dies, but
Gotcha.
if not, you can see him later. But, yeah, so you, Deacon, and your compatriots are going through here, and everyone give me a notice check. Liberty J doesn't see anything. Near this Ginny. Let's see if Deacon can save the day. Come on, Deacon! Let's earn your screen time. You only got D4. Come on, Deacon. What's wrong with you? Okay, so no one sees anything. And out of nowhere, you hear a cough. Ahem! Ahem, I say.
Turn around.
You look up, and you see there are 2 raiders front and 2 raiders back. And they're like, yeah, we're trying to rob you, but you didn't actually see us standing here on the road, kind of obvious, so this is our ambush. Now, look around, these guys are apparently deserters from the resistance, and they've just been randomly looting the town and stealing what they could. They are armed with army rifles from the base, and they're wearing stolen military fatigues, and they look scuzzy. They're complete raiders. And like, so yeah, we're raiders. So yeah, we're gonna give you a choice. You can drop your weapons, and we'll take your stuff, and you be on your merry way, or we can fight it out.
Are these, when you say armor rifles from the base, are these like laser rifles, or are these
No,
like
they have normal
ballistic?
Grant rifles, like normal AK-47 rifles.
Got it.
These are like Earth military rifles that they stole from the nearby base. And these are normal humans, but they're just raiders. They rob everybody.
I'm going to say to them, you guys are not very familiar with them, are you?
What do you mean, with the rifles?
Yeah.
It's not rocket science, kid. You just point and shoot. I mean,
Well,
we did serve on the army base as the weekend warriors, but...
Yeah, that's true. But you see, you've got the second version there. And if you notice, the safety covers halfway down. And there's 2 settings, and you've got that on safe.
Hello? He goes...
And if he looks down for any reason, then I'm going to go ballistic on him.
Alright, well, this is a smart trick. So do your persuasion versus smarts. And if you succeed, he'll look down and be distracted or vulnerable. Your choice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this isn't going to work. It's persuasion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if you can, I'll let you use shooting if you're talking about guns specifically. You want to use that instead?
Oh no, I'll
Nice.
I'll go with that.
Well, this guy's kind of dumb. You got a 9. That's pretty good, Christian. And this guy got a 1. So he looks down and he's like,
When they get to down, that's when I'm
he's
going to...
vulnerable because you got +2 to hit him, and he's shaking. He's like, what? He's completely like out of it. So, and I guess this starts combat.
Yep.
All right. Now, before we go, Necron, I'll allow you to do one sort of trick too, because I'm a nice guy.
All right, screw it. I'm going to try and make them distracted as well.
Okay, so give me your persuasion.
I'm going to use my shooting. Best one's a 4.
Okay, and he's gonna roll his D6 smarts. He got 2, so this guy is distracted. You can only do 1 at a time though, unless you got special edge.
I only got 2.
So let's make him distracted. And let's deal cards to turn order. Now, because we're all special boys, you all get 2 adventure cards, which you're allowed to play 1, and it has a meta effect. We got rid of the flux stuff, but that's an official Savage Worlds things. It's optional, but yeah, it's fun. Deacon goes first, and Deacon's like, yeah. and he just runs up to this guy who's not distracted and bonks him on the head with a wrench. Because he didn't want to kill steal on you. And he bonks the guy for 8, so this guy's shook. Okay, it is your turn, Christian.
I'm gonna take the same guy, the one that's currently shaken. We're just gonna end that fucking shit.
Okay, so you hit this guy's distracting and shaking with a 7. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, he's out. Now, did you do it lethal or non-lethal? Because you got a choice.
Lethal.
Okay, he's dead.
And then with my other hand, with my offhand, I shoot him with the laser pistol.
Who? You killed one. The other shaking guy, or?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're in melee, so it's going to be against his parry. Go ahead and give me a shooting roll.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, that raise, roll damage. Yeah, he's toast.
Yep. And then I'll just adopt a pose in the ground like some weird ninja and just wait for everybody else to do what they're doing.
Okay, Ginny Newman, it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna auto fire with the rifle. I'm gonna do 2 at this one and 1 at this one. So it'll be from right to
Okay,
left.
well, go ahead. Now, the last one is vulnerable. I'll just manually put the +2 in for him.
Okay.
So it's normally. Okay, so the second one's a hit with a raise, and the first one's a hit with a raise, and the second, and so one hit with a raise, one miss, and then a hit with a raise. Go ahead and roll damage twice. Okay, 15, that guy's dead. 11, that guy's dead. And that's the end of that. All right.
Yeah, I don't see any more.
And as you're in Rachel, you can search around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But so you ambush the 2 guys. You're in Rachel, Nevada, which is 30 miles from kind of Roswell, where you need to go. And does anyone search?
I rolled a 4.
You find a map.
Oh, alright.
And with this, I mean, you take the road map to the base, and with your knowledge, instead of traveling along the highway, which is kind of exposed, you think you can travel 40 minutes round trip and get to, like, the back side of the base, which is supposedly not surrounded by a minefield.
Okay.
That'll be easier to get to. It's called the back gate. So do you want to take your cars and go that way, or do you want to travel down the main highway?
We'll go the other way.
All right. Now, I don't have a map for this, but
That's fine.
Deacon picks up the stuff. He takes the water canteens because it's a freaking desert. You always want water.
No, is it?
And he leaves the rifles because he has, you guys have the same rifles, and it's like, might take the ammo clip, but there's no point in taking another rifle. And yeah, they just go, let's do that. And we're going to jump over to here for a second. Alright, so it's still nearly 20 miles as the buzzard flies over the barren desert to Air Force,
Okay.
his lead secret base. The group can't head directly as a large mountain sits due south of the desolate town, complicating matters in the fact Wax Journal mentions possible minefields surrounding the desert. Among the ruins of the little gift shops is Alien Inn. You found the map in the back gate. The gate was once manned by armed guards, it now sits abandoned. There's a chain link fence which says no photography or trespassing. A pair of metal bars once restricted traffic, but they've been crumpled, broken by some large truck. To one side of the gate stands several small metal buildings that house the guards and their monitoring stations before the Teltadon invasion. Now they stand open in the elements, stripped of anything of value, possibly by the raiders you fought earlier. The only thing of value left at the gate is the paved road stretching off towards the distant base. Alright. And give me a driving check or survival check.
Piloting? I got jetpack piloting?
Piloting? Okay. What about you, Ginny? You got anything?
4 for piloting.
Christian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's this called?
I didn't really get.
I was gonna say
No.
driving survival, but if you don't have either, I'll accept piloting.
I crashed into a tree.
Okay, so Liberty J stopped you from running into a tree.
Yay.
Ginny Newman, you're tying your shoe when this happens. But due to the greatness of Liberty J's driving and plotting, you managed to shave off about a good hour as you cut through between the cluster of small abandoned buildings just past the gate. There's nothing but wasteland until you get to a dry lake bed, somewhat runways extending across the bed. At one time, the base was made up of a dozen buildings, dormitories, yada yada yada. Oh man, there's steel building module offices. But wide to rooms. Okay, so Wax Journal indicates the secret weapon the group is seeking is stored in a building designated Hangar 18, or actually under it. You find Hangar 18 from the visit, so following the map, the team uncovers the scorched sign on one of the large collapsed buildings near the end. This is Hangar 18. And digging through the rubble, the base's museum pieces, yada yada. After about an hour of travel, the scoundrels manage to uncover a large vault door near the rear of the hangar. Broken tiling reveals it was likely a hidden entrance before the bombardment exposed it. A keypad scanner are mounted beside the door come to life after a brief pause if an explorer pushes any buttons or just waves a hand in front of it. But a low but powerful electric hum is suddenly audible, even though the thick doors of the bunker's powers are stored. The security system isn't absolute top of the line, but sufficient to prevent most attempts to bypass it. Anyone can try doing electronics or lock picking roll at -8.
What
Now,
are we looking at?
the journal lists a numeric key code, but also indicates the team needs a base ID to open the vault. Fortunately for the group, and not so fortunately for base personnel, there's no shortage of remains among the rooms. So if you don't want to pick it, you can spend an hour and a notice roll to find a dead body to scavenge an ID card.
What about an EMP grenade? Would an EMP grenade like shock the system enough to open the door?
It won't open the door, it would lock the door because the EMP would kick off the ability to open it.
Okay, alright. Then a searching we will go, I guess.
Okay.
Because I ain't got no -8. I got a 4 for my search.
Okay, give me a roll of Liberty, because you're going to have to roll 2. Everyone has to roll 2. Okay, after about an hour of searching, Ginny manages to find a key card for the door.
Cool.
You activate the door. By the time that you open the door, the sky is beginning to darken, and ominous dark clouds are approaching from the west, promising a rare spring shower. Yeah. That's gonna rain. Make a note of that. That's gonna be important.
Yeah.
Now, the Air Force. Okay. Remember the Greys?
Yeah, the Greys, yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is where you first met the Greys in your past.
Okay.
This is how you know to deal with them when you went to that base. The Air Force captured several Greys at Roswell, New Mexico in 1948. After much experimentation, the military determined they weren't sentient, but they were nearly indestructible. When Area 51 came under attack, the containment facilities holding the creatures failed, and the nasty fungi spilled out everywhere. Yeah. You go into the stairway leading down, and you can see fluorescent lights come on, activated by motion sensors.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the corridor appears a cubicle alarm, but it seems all the people here are knocked out. And the computers, well, there's rows of workstations, each with at least one network computer, all are powered down. Several of the cubes have mummified corpses manning them. Most wear Air Force uniforms with a couple of civilian clothes. There's no signs of violence. If you want to make a healing check, you can determine how they died.
Let's see here. No healing for me.
Starvation. They literally were put in a comatose state and died from starvation or thirst. It's like they just kind of like felt someone knocked them out and they never woke up and the body started to.
Decompose.
Okay, now, fun. Okay, get yourselves on the board. I have to delete Durango and put Deacon on there. As you guys are doing your business and checking things out.
If it's a different map, you need to change us over because we're on the same one right now. If it's a different map, you need to move us over because I'm logged in as a player, and we did not change maps.
Yeah, I moved you to the start section.
Okay.
Map.
All right, well then.
I'm not. Do you want me to go to a different map for this? Because.
Oh no! You said bring your tokens down, but our tokens were already down.
Yeah, I mean, I have to get Deacon on here.
Oh, okay.
Because he's helping you. There we go. And you're being attacked by the Greys. While you're investigating, a bunch of gray fungus-looking guys bust into the room. 1, 2, 3.
If they're not sentient, how the hell are they flying ships?
Oh, they didn't fly the ship. They're the fungus on the side of the ship that died. They're like, it's like they're like bark.
Okay.
They're not the ones flying it. And someone else was flying it, and these things were hitchhikers.
Gotcha. All right then.
Okay, and these guys come out. 2/3 of fungi.
I'm still on the agent screen.
We're on the agent screen. I'm not changing screens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You see how all the grays right here in the corner?
Oh, I see them.
Have you fight right here. There's no point in putting a new map down. Eesh.
Hey, my targeting feature in Roll20 isn't working.
Ay. So I think I should have made Foundry a real thing.
Maybe do it for new games or something like that, maybe.
Okay, maybe I should just put you on a different map, because... Nah.
It don't bother me. I'm fine with Theater of the Mind.
Okay, so Theater of the Mind it is. So, there's 6 grays. And we begin with straight into combat because these things are hostile. They do not like you. They don't like anybody. They want to turn everyone to fungus. Laxia, defend yourself! Okay, and we go to deal cards by turn order and by suite. Christian, you're up first.
Alright, you know what? I want a new card.
Okay. You got Son of Clubs. What do you have before?
3 of diamonds.
Okay, we'll put you up to here. There you go.
Alright, cool. This is better than last.
Right.
Okay, what you doing?
Offhand laser pistol on this one, on the nearest one.
Okay, well, give me a shot.
Oh,
Is it a
also,
-2? Is it a -2 for offhand?
No, because you have ambidextrous, right?
No, I have 2
Oh,
fists.
well, you got a -2 for offhand.
Then it hits.
I also play that card.
Okay, last stand. Everyone gets +2 to parry and toughness until the next Joker is dealt. Very good. And you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's just saying reroll. It's not saying roll the damage.
You don't have your thing set to roll both at the same time.
Say it again.
You dealt 6 damage.
All right. Does he kill it?
Let me check because I have to see what his toughness is. No, but it did shake him because he's a toughness of 5.
And then I run up to him and with my main hand hit him with the sword.
Alright, give me a... Okay, that's a hit with a raise. Go ahead and roll damage.
Again, it's just showing me that and reroll. How do I set it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me just fix your sheet. Don't touch anything.
I was getting ready to go and do it for him, but go ahead.
It's not... I'm not swearing at you, I'm swearing at Roll20 because we fixed this already and keeps changing it back. Okay, you need to go down to where it says short sword and click that for the attack, and then that for the damage. If you click fighting, it's
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. Yeah. That is correct.
Okay, so go ahead and click roll damage.
It's my fault. I'm clicking on there, and I needed to click it on here, didn't I?
Yeah,
So,
and you
that
do have
way-
ambidextrous. Your sheet says you have it.
okay.
Okay, so alright, you're gonna hit that guy with a 13, so yeah, he's dead.
And it's in.
Okay, now it's the first gray, and they have weird stun powers, so here we go. Necron, what page is the gray on? 149. Oh, you can't kill them with that. Shit. They can be shaken by any attack, but lasers will not kill them. Or blades cannot kill them. They can only be shaken. You have
Okay.
to get the water to kill them.
They're not affected by lasers.
No, they can only die by water. You can only shake them with lasers. That's what the book says.
Oh, okay.
They have invulnerability.
Yeah.
They're not wearing sealed suits. So their weird ass powers work on you. So here comes the stun. And what they have? Arcane background Sonic D6. Oh yeah. Okay, so make a vigor check at -2, or uh, you're stunned
Why -2?
because you got a raise.
Yeah, haven't we got the wild card on this turn?
He got a 9 on the casting roll. He only has to do a
No,
4.
I'm good.
Okay, so you ignore his stun, and that's all he does. The next one tries hitting you with, wait, is this guy? Yeah, he got a 5 to try to make Deacon pay his child support, the greatest fear. And Deacon tries to resist. I'm probably gonna get banned if anyone heard that. Spirit. Okay, he resists, he's fine. So far, the mind control's not really working, Necron. Now, all of you have canteens of water on your belt if you want to splash them. Okay, it is Deacon's turn, and Deacon runs up. And he goes, take loose! And he shoots him because he doesn't know about water. Yeah, whoever made this character made a mess. No wonder you left. Okay, it's a 5. And he shoots him for 15, but only shakes him. Next Gray's turn. He tries to hit Deacon with some psionics. Tries to use stun. And Deacon tries to shrug it off. Hey Necron, I'm playing on myself.
Damn.
And yeah, he really shrugs it off. Apparently, you guys really like the spores. You're very resistant to it.
We did a lot of mushrooms in college.
Yeah, Genie.
All right.
Now, you do notice that these things are very carefully avoiding any water or liquids while they're attacking you. Like, there's a glass of water on the table, and they take the long way around it.
All right, now where are we? Like, what's our environment? What's my environment? Where are we? Where are we?
Primary cubicle farm of mummified people who've been infected by gray spores and starved to death.
Cubicle farm. All right. Water sprinklers in the ceiling.
Yes, there would be. I mean, if you could start a fire or some sort of smoke to trigger the fire alarm, I imagine that would trigger the ceiling.
What if I shot it with a laser?
Well, if you shoot any form of paper or plant or background stuff with a laser, that could start a fire, and that would trigger the smoke alarm.
Well, if they're using those like little fiberboard ceiling inserts, for the
Yeah.
drop
You can
ceiling.
take a standard. Give me a standard shooting check to hit it,
Okay.
and after that, roll damage. We'll see if it catches fire.
Hey, There we go. All right. I'm good, Benny.
That's a hit. You got 4.
If I just need a hit, then I'm fine then.
All right, roll damage.
Oh, okay. I will roll my thing then. All right. Give me a second here. These are just a standard shooting thing. Ooh, wow.
All right. Okay, we're 11. You burn a hole and the place catches fire on the ceiling. As soon as that happens, the alarm goes off. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Take cover.
All right, when the alarm goes off, the water starts coming down, and these guys automatically take a fatigue. They have to take 3 fatigue to die from water, but they're automatically taking a fatigue around. And they're like, ah! They start screeching. And this one is trying to run and hide under a desk somewhere. And the next one is shaken, and can he unshake? No. So he just stands there. And the next one is shaken. Can that guy unshake? No. So he just stands there. And back to the top of the turn order.
Alright, so this one's still stood there, isn't he? That one's shaking, he's not doing anything, so... he can't do anything.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, isn't it? Sorry.
Black guy, Zekin, got the black choker, so your adventure card is no longer in effect, Necron.
Okay.
Alright, Christian, what adventure cards do you got? You have The Spirits Told Me and Angry Mob.
What does that mean?
Well, you have to read them. The Spirits Told Me gives you a clue. It just, like, if you're looking for an answer or something, it just gives it to you.
Where am I looking for these, buddy?
Oh, look at your, next to your bennies, above your name, Christian S. And you can click them, and you'll see 2 cards. You can choose to play one of those for a meta effect. Oh, so you can let you each get a benny. Yay.
Hey.
For you.
Savage Worlds Adventure.
Yeah. Not the one over there, the one by your name.
Bottom left-hand corner, you'll see our names. Ginny, Jim, Zeph, and you'll see your name. Above it, you'll see a round thing and a rectangle thing. If you click on the rectangle or round thing, it'll pop up a window, and you might have to, like, scroll down to see your cards, but it'll pop up a window with all your stuff. Okay, cool.
Okay, can you see him or no?
I'm not going to use either.
Okay, that's fine. Now he's gonna come up here and he's gonna bonk one of these. Actually, he's not gonna bonk. He's gonna shoot the one trying to run, and hopefully they'll stun him in place so that the water can finish him off. And Deacon's like, "I am the protagonist." And it's a +2 for having the Joker, so that, and now damage. Okay, so yeah, this guy's shaking. Now it's your turn, Christian.
Now it's my turn. Right, so... this guy in front of me is shaking, so he can't do anything, can he?
Correct.
Right, okay, I'm going to laser pistol the guy who's 5 foot away from me, so I don't get negatived on that. This is offhand, so it's at -2, I believe.
I have ambidexterity. I looked at your sheet.
Is it ambidexterity I've got?
Yes, your sheet says ambidexterity in there.
Oh, I have got ambidextrous two-fisted. That's fine. Yeah, so I laser pistol that guy, which is a shooting roll.
Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, you
On the
fucking
left.
idiot. Excuse me, I've done it again.
It happens, man. It happens all the time. Believe me. You're probably the 12 millionth person to do it.
There's the damage. Right, where's the damage? Roll damage, there we are.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
quite good.
Alright, so he's shook. Too bad he's invincible or he'd be dead right now. But it's like, ah!
He's getting rained on, isn't he?
Yeah, they're getting rained on every round they take damage from it.
Then over there, and this one just gets the sword. Which is a miss.
Does not get the sword. You got 1 and a 2. Unless you're spending a Benny to reroll that. That's a miss.
No, I'm going to save my only Benny, because I'm quite unlucky.
Yep.
End of turn, I think.
No. The 1 is my Bennies. You have 5 Bennies.
Why do I have 5?
Because we got the black Joker, and you get a Benny every time a Joker comes up.
Yeah, but why do I have 5?
Well, because I miscounted. You start with 3, and then you pick the one from the Joker.
No, I've got bad luck. I start with 2.
Ah, well then fine. I'll take 1 back.
Yeah. I don't want to be dishonest with you.
Yeah. Dig it, man.
You gotta stop taking bad luck. You're making me do more work. I actually do.
Yeah, I'll use a Benny. Then you can take 2 off.
Okay. Go ahead and re-roll. And you actually bonk him on the head, so let's roll damage. And after channeling your power of El Kabong, let's see how much damage you do. $13, so this guy's shaking. He's like, oh,
Well,
Barry, I'm being shook, not stirred. Alright, and this guy tries to break free of being shaken, which is hard to do when you're having fatigue, but... And no, he does not. He just takes both fatigue at once and he just goes down. Like, I can't hold on. Ginny, it's not your turn.
I run up here and I take my canteen, unscrew the top, and go shove it down. So drink the milk of human kindness, motherfucker. Ah!
Alright, athletics, go.
Five.
You got him. He's dead.
Yay.
No! Water! And are you doing anything else?
That's it in my turn.
Okay. It's another Graves' turn, and it is that guy's turn. He's like, this is anticlimactic because Jenny's smart. 4, he actually unshakes. And he's like, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. And the strongest power he has is slow, stun, confusion, fear, blind, puppet. Alright, so Ginny.
Yep.
Feel the mind control as he tries to puppet you.
Okay. Okay.
You got a 4. Oh no, wait, he has fatigue, so that's a -1. You got a 3. Failed.
And where am I rolling again?
You don't have to do anything because he failed.
Oh, okay.
He only got a 3 and he's trying to do mind control, but you have to get at least a 4 for it to go off, so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then he just kind of. You hear a voice in your head telling him to put a tarp over him to save his life, and you're like, fuck, man. And he dies.
What'd you say? Stomp on your head? Okay, stomp, stomp, stomp.
You know that's what I said. And this one's Restaurant Shake. Two, and yeah, he don't make it. I'm gonna level with you guys. Earth is probably the worst place for these guys because it's mostly water. They didn't come here by choice, but they're happy to be here.
There's a whole like thing on
We're in the
Reddit.
desert, and it was really cool until, hey, look, there's a sprinkler system.
Humans are the worst people to friggin' invade. We are experts in the art of murder. And according to like all the goddamn stories that you read, we live on a hell planet.
It's just like there's water everywhere. They went to a desert, and the humans pipe in water just for safety. And it's like, okay, I escaped my being shaken. And this one just tries to blind Deacon. And you. And everybody, because it's a burst template.
But I'm too cool for school. I got all my shades. No.
And you got three, so that doesn't work. He failed.
Damn.
When you're fatigued, it's really hard to get the powers up. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
And he tried, and because this is like a second round being poured on, he just and that guy's dead. And the last one is like he just bolts for it. Athletics. And he doesn't make it. He's trying to jump under a desk, but before he can get there, he's melted. So you basically melt all the kind of fungus away and won the combat, because, yeah, that's, you activate the sprinkler system. It's still pouring down a bit, but do you feel like exploring, or?
Yeah.
Okay, let me clear the remove cards from turn order. And as you explore the base, okay, so after defeating the sprinklers and wiping out the grays, you find out that the underground burger is further, it's collapsed, there's a few remaining rooms. The corridor passes a section of the bunker dedicated to holding living specimens of alien specimens. The shredded remains of long dead guard lay inside shattered plexiglass booth at the entrance of the containment facility. The end of the hall is partially collapsed, and the vault-like door of the ceiling hangs open. The rest of the cells aren't as impressively built, but their doors are all stand open. All the former residents left their rooms long ago. Most of the cells were dedicated to restraining the Greys, as the military was still on the fence of what to do with the fungi. While they had reached a consensus the creatures were intelligent beings, scientists argued was they could be learned from, believing they may be able to weaponize them.
No.
The cell at the end of the partial hallway collapsed due to nearby large impact of a bomb. The inhabitant of that holding pen, was one the military took seriously. A Titta that had grown to maturity over decades. Structural damage allowed the creature to escape the swath of destruction it left behind, including a room guard post and the entrance and the control to the guard's holding cell. So, give me a notice check or science check.
Alright, give me one moment. Unless you want to roll it for me.
Same for you, Lexio.
Is it my turn again?
You can do notice or science.
Oh, sorry. Thought I'd rolled it.
Oh, you got a... Did you?
No, I haven't. It didn't. Notice or science.
Yes.
All right, sorry.
I don't think I've got science.
I do. 6 for science.
Okay.
Notice.
Your notice in science, you notice that this thing is big. Whatever broke out of that one cell and tore up the guard had to be like massive, like elephant sized.
Yeah.
It's like a size 5 creature for talking game terms, that's large. And it has, strangely enough, you see signs of claws, well, teeth, and what appears to be tentacles, like an octopus.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever this thing is big and will have big teeth and tentacles. It's an alien creature for sure, but your scientific and notice, you can deduce from the tracks it left what kind of weapons you're facing, and it's going to be a massive thing.
Okay.
If this thing is still around, it'll be a hell of a fight. So you want to stay on your toes here.
Gotcha.
Because you're not sure if it actually left or not. Now, past that, you see a research and development thing, and it seems almost unrelated, but you see some alien line items on the table. Tools, electronic meters, whatnot. One of them has what looks like to be an alien pistol, and you can see a plastic man-shaped target on the range opposite the station, and there's just a 12-inch hole in the guy. The dummy, just gone. Like it was disintegrated, like one of those sci-fi movies. Just a hole.
Damn.
This disintegrator pistol is still in good shape. Give me a
Repair?
notice. A notice two. Give me a notice check.
Notice? Okay. Nine.
Okay. You notice two things. One, it's functioning and it has 4 shots. 2, because you got a raise, you spot a single spare ammo pack among the jumble of gear on one of the work tables. So you have 4 shots and a full clip for this disintegrator. It does 3d10 damage and has a range of 3, 6, 12, but it's a heavy weapon and it'll make a hole in anything.
Okay.
That's 3d10 damage. I'm sorry, 3d10.
3d10.
It's damage with a freaking rocket.
Alright.
Yeah, you might want to take that with you in case the big guy shows up. Alright. And then you're like, But Chris, I found hangar 18B. At the end of the main corridor, a pair of double doors opens into a large underground hangar facility. Before the heroes reach them, they burst open and a mature Tidok charges out. The monster's just too big to pass through the doorways of the other rooms and the bunker, so it's been trapped here for close to a year, prowling and trying to eat anything it can find. After it escaped, it made short work of the few Homo soldiers and researchers that could reach, before the Grey Store subdued it. With the alien fungi eradicated by the heroes, yeah!
Yay.
As you've washed it down, it is now awake and very hungry. And Necron, you smell strangely of barbecue sauce, so it's going to go after you first.
Ah.
Alright, and we're going to transition to an epic battle map. And you're like, epic battle map? I'm like, yes. Here we go. Bam. Now, Technically, you're not outside. I'm just using a different map, so it's easier to see what you're doing.
Gotcha.
You're underground in a giant hallway, and the spaceship's behind you. So go ahead and put yourself anywhere you want on this map, so I can put this massive creature down and you can start fighting it.
Okay.
Now I'm going to start it way at the top. And yeah, that is to scale. It is massive. You actually get a +2 to hit it. It's so big.
All right then.
All right, and we'll get Deacon, and Deacon's like,
There we go. You go there, I'll go there.
why would you be me? Deacon Smetty is like, I don't want to do this. And here we go. Now this thing is not invulnerable, but water will not bother it. It likes water. You can give it a bath, and it'll just flop around. It has massive tentacles. It has 2 human-like arms, which you don't see in the tokens. They didn't have a token with that. And it has a massive mouth that just, wants to eat everything. Okay, add turn. And
Oh, what was the range of the disintegrator, real quick?
3, 6, 12.
3, 6, 12. Gotcha. All right, thanks.
You're gonna have to get close.
Yeah.
Now, Christian, this is the big fight of the night. Is there any cards you want to play?
Let's have a look. I have to fish them out from my turn order. Yeah. I think I want to go Angry Mob.
Okay, put it on the table so I can see it.
How do I do that?
Just drag out.
there you
Oh,
go.
like that.
Yeah, like that. A mob of angry locals, about 2 per hero, join the fight on your side. Whether friend or foe depends on the situation. Well, considering that the locals are human and this thing would probably eat them, if they're joining the fight, they're going to be your friends. They come in here, I don't know, 2 of the raiders come in here out of nowhere, like, yeah, 2 per hero. Alright, we're the local militia, and we're gonna... What's that?
Yay.
Now, do you guys want to control the angry mob, or you want me to? Because it can be controlled by anybody.
I can control
No,
him.
you can play it.
Huh?
I can control them if you want.
You're gonna make me do it?
No, I
You
said
bastard.
I can control them if you like.
Okay, Christian, you want to control 2 of them, or you gotta leave it all to the mighty Necron?
Oh, he can do it.
That's cool.
Okay, Necron, because you're controlling them, they all just go on your turn.
Okay.
Alright. And Smetty is like, don't worry, I got a solution to this. And he shoots it. First Amendment. No, what was the one, the right to bear arms, 4th Amendment?
That's
well,
one
you
not
know.
to not be searched and seized.
Alright, so he unleashes the Blazing Palm style.
Amendment. Second or third? I
Second
remember
Amendment.
Second.
Second Amendment Blazing Palm style. And he dealt a whopping 9 damage to this thing, and it does not look impressed. It just laughs. Well, damn. Alright, Christian, it's your turn. I'm gonna give you some friendly advice. You probably don't want to sword fight that thing.
No, I'm going to go to there. I'm going to take a laser pistol in one hand and the blaster in the other and go at it from there.
Alright, give me a shot.
Sword fighting is probably a very easy way to burn through all of your bennies very
Yeah.
quickly.
At least I'm soaking if you get close to it.
Okay, so the laser pistol hits and the blaster hits with a raise. So roll damage and pull. Okay.
That's the laser pistol, and the blaster is going to be quite good.
7 and 7.
Those are both laser pistols. You didn't roll the blaster damage. There you go.
Okay, 11. Let me check this. How much AP does that have? That does nothing. It has 15 toughness and 2 points of an armor, so even with the piercing of your weapons, it brings it down to 13. Yeah, you're gonna need that disintegrator or grenade or something. Or get a raise, because it just slaps.
You can overcharge your laser pistols up by a D6. Or if you want, I can toss you the disintegrator, and I'll use my laser rifle because it's got 46.
Ginny,
Yo.
time for your take your state militia to save the day.
Okay.
That doesn't do anything. That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a hit.
So 3 hits.
Roll there 3 times. 11. 8. 15! Ha ha! You shook it!
All right. Isn't that 2 shakes?
No. It has a toughness of 15. And AP armor 2, so you bring it down to 13. But yeah, you only got 1 shake. You didn't get any raises on any of those hits.
Gotcha. Cool. All right.
Now it's your turn, so let's see if you can actually do anything to this guy.
All right.
Oh, by the way, this thing is hardy, so 2 shakes won't do shit.
Okay. Gotcha. Six, 14, 4. Hit, raise, hit.
All hit. 2 raises. You got +2 to hit everything. Well, I guess for the +2, those all will be raises.
Oh, shit. First one, 28.
Okay, that is... What's 28 plus 8 is what?
30. No, hold on.
I'm getting the calculator.
Hold on 1 second here.
Don't
Do you have
do the
stats?
math.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There's your stats for your monster.
36. So that is 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me, my daughter's just smashed something to pieces in the kitchen.
Go for it.
Okay. So you gave it 9 wounds. It spent Benny to soak. Okay, I'll try the second Benny. Okay, the best you can do is soak 1 wound, so it's still up with 1 wound.
Okay.
And shake.
I'm done.
And now I have to... Oh... 1, 2, 3. Try to... unshake. He does, so he can act. And that guy's gone. Okay, so yeah, he just rolls up 1, 2, 3, and eats Deacon. Alright, I'm sending my personal Benny. Nope, that's not doing anything. Okay, that's his turn. Now for a new turn order. Ah, It's not menacing as I thought it was gonna be. And yeah, it's Christian's turning it left. Yes, go get help his daughter. Alright, Ginny, I'll let you go first. That's a hit. 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 They all hit. No raises. Well, except for that last guy. So you got 3 hits.
3 hits. All right.
Yeah, that needs a shake.
It's alright. It was one of my wife's gin glasses. It's okay.
Alright, now you're up, Christian. The beast is in your face, but shaken.
See again?
You're being attacked. It's your turn.
The beast is in our face. Well, I'm going to do... it's in direct contact now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you're still like a square away from it, I think.
It is shaken, so you can back up with it while attack of opportunity.
Yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what we got?
And let's roll the right things on the right things.
Okay, you hit, and you hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Nothing.
So, what's the bonus damage from? That's only from a raise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, you can overcharge your lasers up by a D6. Not blasters, lasers only.
Yeah, we can do that. I don't think it'll make a difference, though.
Well, my laser rifle does
wait.
3 normally. I overcharge it to 4. Remember, the more dice, the more chances you have of exploding. The more chances you have of exploding, better chances you have of doing damage.
Okay, now it is Ginny's turn.
Yeah.
Alright, I already got him for the one guys. I'm gonna use my rifle again.
Do you want them to move back? Because they have movement because the thing's shaking.
Yeah. Move them all back 1. So at least not, direct up.
Oh, so we're all leaving Deacon to die. Yeah.
Hit, raise.
Well, roll your damage. That is 9.
Ooh,
Okay,
41.
so the 17, 13 plus 4 is 17, so that's enough to do a wound. You have AP on that, right?
Yeah, 2. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to put that in there. But yeah.
Okay, so you have slain the Tydock.
Yay.
And from the jaws of victory defeat, the edges of the hangar are filled with dizzying array of mechanical gear, computer workstations, and tables covered with piles of tools and diagnostic equipment. But what occupies the center of the room immediately draws a group of attention, an alien spaceship. While the heroes have seen countless Telptodon and Dreadnought ships of various sizes, this is not like any of those. It's a sleek design with swept-back wings, and that gives the ship a smooth aerodynamic shape. Holding this beauty in an underground bunker and denying it the skies is almost a criminal act. This is the hope that you guys are currently using. As we move into the hangar, the sliding ceiling of the hangar is forcibly pried open with ear-shattering shake. Gazing down on the heroes are nearly a dozen Telptodon automatons. The sky overhead, the team can see several attack saucers flitting around the mothership. More automatons descend as they watch in horror. Through activation of the beast's nuclear power plant drew the robotic invaders' attention almost immediately. Deal action cards to heighten. Okay. Um. Okay, Necron.
Yep.
And Beacon. As the Telphodons are coming down, a blue electromagnetic wave flares off the spaceship, and they are all just, wow, a giant blue wave comes from the moon and knocks out all the robots, and they fall down lifeless.
All right. Hooray.
And the hero's equipment and your stuff is left untouched by it, but 90% of Telphodons come flying down and start exploding on impact. Yeah. With the last obstacle removed, the explorers examine the spaceship on the entry ramp as the vessel is down. Inside, the controls are very different than what you're used to. They are still designed by alien species, apparently with limbs of Earthmen, with more limbs than Earthmen. Over the years, researchers have managed to decipher them, yada yada. No one on the team feels confidence in taking the ship out of the atmosphere, but with a few days in practice, they can practice someplace at a short distance, like Texas. So, yeah, you've captured... This is how you got across the Hope. Congratulations, you've completed this flashback adventure. The next time we play, it will be the main adventure where you're rescuing people. It is 9:20. I say, you guys want to call it here?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so normally I'm not supposed to give advances for this, so I will give you all a conviction, which you can spend next time to add a d6 to a roll.
Okay.
And congratulations for everyone surviving and having Deacon survive. Yeah.
Yay.
All right. I'm going to end the stream now. There we go.